Hi guys, it's Carlos, the Ultimate Fitness Training once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today we're doing a video about on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, for a lot of you guys out there that probably don't know what the subconscious mind is, or unconscious mind, basically it governs 80 to 90% of your life. However, a lot of us yet to understand as to how this powerful thing that we've got inside our brain governs our mind. So I'm just going to explain 5 things on how to reprogram our subconscious mind. Now, first and foremost is break old patterns. Now, a lot of us have patterns of which do not serve us, and because they don't serve us, a lot of times we forget that in order to reprogram our minds, we must understand, understand and understand on how to actually activate the right patterns that actually serve us. Okay, so let me help you. Well, number 1 is to reprogram it, you've got to stop bad patterns. Okay, patterns that do not serve you, patterns that basically do not give you any goodness. Okay, now we must have, I've got to give you an example. A lot of us that every day wake up and we have a pattern that, oh, it's Monday again, or oh, do I have to go to work, or oh, do I need to exercise, or oh, do I have to have that food again? It's all those kind of habits, okay? So we need to interrupt them habits, and in order to do that, you must interrupt with activity. Now, some of you guys out there might think, how am I going to do that? So I'll give you an example. Let's just say you've got 4 bad patterns, okay? Some of us have a lot more, a lot more. Some of us will probably have a lot less. Okay, so everyone's an individual. But I'm just going to give you some information here of which may help you become a better version of yourself there. And interrupting the patterns is the minute you feel that trigger is to identify, right, okay, this is how I normally behave, let me change it. So let's say wake up in the morning, oh, it's morning now, let's go, let's have a good day. Okay, you go in the morning and you may see yourself thinking about having bad food. Stop it, let's have good food. So you're constantly interrupting the particular pattern of which leads you to bad results, things that don't basically serve you no longer. So that's number 1. Number 2, do a list of which you see things getting done. What I mean by that, say as example, I'm going to give you an example. This morning I had to open my diary, okay, Sunday, my day off. However, I had to open my diary and go through the 25 things of which I must do in order to become a greater version of myself today. So I went from number 1 to number 25 and I basically ticked them, okay? Tick them as not done yet, okay? But tick them as a knowledge of which I must accomplish it today. The next tick is done, okay? So one of the ticks I had there, guess what it was? Yes, making a video in order to help me and help you become your greatest version. So there we are, I'm doing a video. So that's a pattern behavior of which serves me. So I must get this done. Don't take me wrong, a lot of people maybe on that day off will go, oh, can't be bothered. Oh, can't be bothered doing this video. Doesn't matter anyway. Then that breeds contentment. That breeds, oh, it's okay. Next time, Monday comes, I'll do exactly the same. Tuesday comes, I'll do exactly the same. So that's a really bad pattern. So make sure you do a list of each things that must, when I say must be done on that particular day. And then the next tick is, you'll tick it, it's when it's done. Okay, tick the first one, means those things that must be done. And the second tick is things that are done. Basically, then it's done. Okay, then number 3 is, make sure you associate yourself with people that do different things on a regular basis. What I mean by that is, a lot of us, we are in a pattern, and the pattern that we are in do not serve us, but we keep going around in circles. Have you noticed? We may go to work, of which is work that don't serve you, but you keep going to work because you got to pay your bills, okay, of course, but you don't look for nothing else because it's your pattern, so you keep going to the same work toxic people, toxic environments, toxic, even sometimes toxic things that you don't like to do, but you go to work. That you're surrounded maybe by a relationship, or maybe around people that you, family people, or maybe could be even friends, of which doesn't serve you, but yet toxic, however, still we're there, okay? Then thirdly, we are in an environment of which they're not serving from a physical, psychological and spiritual point of view, however, we're still there. We're still there, we keep going on in circles. Fourthly, we keep repeating the same thing. And fifth, we're still moaning about the thing, okay? So a lot of us, we even moan about it, but we'll never do nothing about it. So remember, the universe gives you a talent, okay? And it's down to you to find that talent. Now, no one's gonna come from the sky underneath you or beside you is gonna say, right, okay, let me give you the menu S2O to become a greater version of yourself. They're not going to do it, okay? The reason why I'm not going to do it, because it's down to us to find it, okay? You must find your calling based on how you basically are given them skills. So them skills are given for a reason, and the reason why they're given to you is for you to discover on how to become a greater version of yourself, but you've got to put the legs in motion in order to do it. So no one's going to do it for you. So keeping that momentum going, it's the best way in order to become a greater version of yourself. And not only that, is reprogramming that subconscious mind. Then this leads to number 4 is, once a week, do something completely out of character. What I mean by that is, let's say, for instance, if you like to play the piano as an example, and all you do is play the piano every single week, and that's what you do on maybe on a Friday or Saturday, Sunday or whatever, okay? And you never say perhaps go and read a history book or go and read an autobiography. Yeah, do that. Do the opposite. Do something complete. Break a pattern of which you do on a regular basis, and all of a sudden do something completely different once a week. Once a week, okay? Okay. Or wear a piece of clothing that you never wore for many years, or maybe say if you like black and you wear black all the time, and all of a sudden you wearing red all the time. Just have something completely outside the ordinary, that of which you like to do. I'll give you an example. The other day, I went to buy something, piece of clothing, and I never really buy red. Okay, never really. I mean, when I was a young lad, my mom used to say, "Oh, red suits you a lot." But to be honest, I don't think I've got anything that is red. All of a sudden, I went out and bought a red jumper. I will never, looks like, to be honest with you, I first thought, oh my God, what am I doing here? But I thought, no, let me break that pattern, because once a week I do something completely different. So I went and bought a red jumper. I put it on with the shirt, it looks fantastic. Okay, but what it does is you may think, well, the colours, do I need to go and buy some pink blue heart jumper? No. I've done something completely different. For you guys, might be going and buying a particular food that you never eat. Just change your taste buds. Just that reprograms your subconscious mind, and you might think, yeah, but why do I want to do that? The reason why you want to do that, because it prompts in your mind, your subconscious mind, a new neuroplasticity flow. So what it does is it changes the old pattern of you. So when you change it, you can't just change one thing, you need to change many other things. And then number 5 is find new people that you've never met before. Okay, what I mean by that, find someone, for instance, I'll give you an example. Sometimes I'm doing these videos, and as you guys know, I'm a very chatty person. I'll chat to basically anyone. I just start chatting to someone. Okay, met someone, what's their name, what they do, start talking to them, and all of a sudden you meet a new friend, okay? Someone that's completely from a different background, okay? So I'm into fitness psychology training. The other day I met a guy in a park that is an architect. Now we began to talk about architecture. Now, I don't know much about architecture. In fact, I like architecture. However, I don't know much about it. I like to admire it. But do I know much about it? No, I don't. So I was asking him questions, things that I speak about. So my brain, it begins to be a reprogram about something completely different. Learn a new language, okay? Learn maybe 5 words a week in Spanish or in Italian or in Portuguese or in Chinese or whatever you want to learn. Learn something, learn a piece of music, okay? You might not have interest in music. Like me, I began to play the piano, although I'm still struggling. But I'm learning to play the piano. So I start learning a little bit, okay? Keynotes, start playing the guitar. Maybe go for a walk in somewhere completely where you don't go for a walk normally. Just do something completely different in order to help you become a better version of yourself, and reprogramming your mind. Now, this may sound really silly, because when you start talking about sort of detailed psychology and reprogramming the subconscious mind, a lot of people don't understand on how to break old patterns, on how it all comes true for you. Okay, now I'm not just telling you because I read it, I'm not just telling you because I studied it, I went through it myself, and I'm telling you the best way to reprogram your mind is one of them 5 things I've just told you. There's a lot more, but I don't want to bore you too much with a lot of detail, but I'll do another video about this. But those 5 things will help you to reprogram your mind. And you may ask me, for the guys that probably don't really understand this, is why do I need to reprogram your mind? Is to break bad patterns. So once you want to, say for instance, you must know people that you're friends with, or maybe yourself, they keep doing the same thing that don't serve them, and they moan about it, they're not happy in their lives. Remember, we are here on this planet a very limited time. I was having a chat with a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about obviously life and how well we've done. I always like a new year, close to New Year, Christmas, it's good to sit down sometimes with a friend, someone you trust, and talk about what we've done this year. Okay, and this particular guy, I've got a lot of respect for him. We talk a lot about his development, my development, and it's something that we've known each other for about 15-20 years. Yeah, close to that. Yeah, bloody hell, the time flies, doesn't it? And one of the things I really was really proud about is how well we all grow together. You know, how well we do in how we do things, in things that you keep doing day in, day out. And a lot of times it's not being in some people say, oh, I like to be in a routine. Sometimes routine can be deadly. Okay, now if it's a good routine, if it's a routine that serves you, absolutely brilliant. But even a routine that serves you, a lot of times you need to be emotionally intelligent enough to analyze and say, right, okay, I'm doing this. Okay, am I serving myself, and am I serving others, and am I becoming a greater version of myself? And that routine could be anything. And I know obviously I come from the fitness point of view, the well-being fitness point of view, well-being, psychology, coaching. Yeah, that's my field. That's what I love to do and help others. For you guys, you could be, you might be coming from a point of view of, I don't know, a teaching point of view, in terms of a teacher. You are a teacher, you are a mentor on that particular field. Maybe that's it. For you might, for someone else might be carpentry. Some of you guys might be builders. You might have that sort of inclination to do that, and that is fantastic. But what I'm saying is, we all have a pattern, and we all have a routine, and sometimes it's good to wake up and check as to what is this pattern serving me? Is this routine serving me? Because I hear sometimes people, oh yeah, I'm not in the routine and I'm not too sure whether this routine is good or this routine is fantastic, but we keep making the same mistakes. And the biggest problem is being in a routine which is a vicious in any circle. It's a vicious circle. You keep doing the same things and the same things and the same things, and a lot of the times you end up not progressing. So with all this said, here we are, another video in order to become our greatest versions. Today was about reprogramming our subconscious mind. As you guys know, you can find me on Instagram, which is Carlos Trainer 10. Also on our YouTube channel, which is Carlos Trainer. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video if there was anything that you guys were happy with. Make sure you keep sending me some requests about videos. I'll be able to obviously do as many as I can about all sorts of different topics. So with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, have a great day, take care. Believe in yourself, that's all it is. Believe in yourself and do not allow external events to dictate your present situation. Fitter, get healthier, get happier, become your greatest version. Remember, while you're becoming your greatest versions, don't forget, have fun as well, because a lot of times you can be very serious as well. So have fun, like I always do, although doing these videos, and it gets really serious sometimes about coaching, training, psychology, problems, everything. It's always sometimes to become a kid as well and just enjoy and laugh.